right,
I'm gonna count. Let me do it, and I'm gonna count us in. 1, 2, 3.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, welcome to Little Talk,
Talks.
the official Littlefield Agency Digital Trends podcast.
The Thanksgiving edition.
And Big D's birthday edition.
Hey, David Littlefield turns 70
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, I should know that. He's my father.
Yeah.
Yes, happy birthday, Dad. It is 70.
Yeah.
You say it looks like he's 65.
Yeah, I would not guess 70 for your father at all.
He's staying in shape and he's having a good time.
And he's in the office today.
He's in the office today. For those,
what's he doing in the office today?
I think Mom's sick of him. Let's be honest. I think she's like, wow, I've got to hang out with him not only every day but extra with Thanksgiving and
it's a lot. It's a
lot.
Pacing themselves.
But happy birthday to the one and only, the OG David Littlefield.
Happy birthday, David.
We love you.
Roop,
happy early Thanksgiving, my friend.
Thank you. And while we're staying on Littlefield family news,
some big family news.
Segues are important in these kinds of formats.
Families are important. Before we get into Thanksgiving talk, we are super excited to announce that
this is the announcement we've been waiting for like 3 weeks.
For like 3 weeks, even though Tara hasn't even officially announced this in her own world. Well, yes, she has to all of her friends and family, but to the public world. Tara's pregnant with our baby, our second baby, due in May. We're super excited. We are even more excited because we have a healthy, wonderful, beautiful baby girl on the way. Matt's going to be a big brother. He's got a little sister.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, dude, you know what? Obviously, healthy is the most important thing. But, boy, I really wanted a daughter. And
you got the set.
Dude.
It's the dream. I have 2 boys, and then I married Carrie, and she had a son. So I have 3 sons. That's my 3 sons. It should be an old TV show. But I always kind of thought, man, growing up as a kid, you get a wife, a dog, a house, a son, and a daughter.
Yeah.
And that's the set.
And we have now, once little baby girl's here, we will have all 5.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
We're living the dream.
Yahtzee.
So anyway, we're super Yahtzee. That's exactly right. Very excited. Mid-May. And
that seems a long ways off.
Seems a long way off, but at the same time, like I feel like she just told me she was pregnant yesterday, and she's already in her 2nd trimester. It's like, holy cow!
Yeah, it's moving fast.
It's crazy, dude. It's moving fast. So anyway, wanted to announce
big things for all the Littlefields. Yes, congratulations!
It's a good week for the Littlefields. Happy Thanksgiving to our listeners. Roop, what are you doing?
We usually go to my mom's. She has kind of a spread. We go to my mom's on Thanksgiving. Okay. And then we take naps, which is what we do every day.
Dude, that sounds amazing.
There's a little football watching. I do have some fantasy players in this year's Thursday game, so that's exciting for me. But yeah, we don't. It's not a huge holiday for us, to be honest.
It's always been a good holiday for us, but kind of a chill one.
Yeah,
since
very chill.
Tara and I've been married, we travel with her aunt and uncle who live in Oklahoma City.
Oh, okay.
So we're headed to Santa Fe, New Mexico this year.
Oh.
It's a quick trip. We come back on Saturday. We hit the road, go to the city tonight, and then head to Santa Fe tomorrow.
You flying?
So we're driving. It's only 7.5 hours from Oklahoma City. It's 9 from Tulsa. It's really not that bad.
Oh, I would have thought a lot
of
further.
people think it's like 12 hours.
Yeah.
No, it's really not. I mean,
that's
going to be a lot with
little
man because he doesn't sit still very well. So I'm just going to put on my Zen hat.
A few breaks.
Yeah, a few breaks. It'll be good. But we told her family this is our last year for the foreseeable future traveling on Thanksgiving because Matt, he'll be 2.5 years old, well past 2.5 years old next year. And we want to start our own traditions, right?
Gotcha.
Being home, we got my family here. I think we might make some Oklahoma City appearances, and then of course, Christmas.
Yeah, Sammy's.
You can imagine the holiday traditions that are going to start here very, very shortly.
Sammy's entire year centers around December.
Well, this is great. I'll give a quick, just a quick glimpse of what I have to look forward to. Tara and I, because we are traveling, went ahead and decorated for Christmas. So the Littlefield house is ready to go for Santa. And we have about a 3-foot.
And I want to. It's not Thanksgiving yet.
It is not Thanksgiving yet.
But the Sam Littlefield house, is ready to go for Christmas.
You walk in the door in the evening or on a Saturday morning. There is Christmas music playing.
And I noticed the office. The office is also starting.
By the way, is already ready to go. So anyway, we're getting a nice little jump start. Anyway, so Matt walks over and there's a Santa, and it's about 2.5, 3 feet tall, and he touches the head very lightly and he goes Santa, and then he goes Dada.
Oh no.
And I'm like, Yeah, buddy. That's exactly right. That is Santa.
Is he figuring it out already?
No, I think he just knows that the Christmas spirit is alive and
Oh,
well.
okay.
So I don't think he has any quick.
He's not figured that out. Do you make an appearance for Matt?
And so another fun fact: Halloween, right? I normally dress up as Santa.
Yeah.
This was my last Halloween dressing up as Santa Claus, and Tara was Mrs. Claus, and Matt was our little elf.
Yep. So you guys all came
start
up here.
putting 2 and 2 together. So next year I will make my appearance as Santa, and actually we're starting this year.
Okay.
But next year, he'll be way more
conscious. Kind of conscious.
Hey, okay, that's, and even if he knows it's me.
Does Matt get to go see a Santa at a department store?
Oh, absolutely.
Where do you get? Is it Utica Square? Yeah, that's the go-to.
Yeah, no, that's a really
good one.
That'd be good. And I usually sit in Santa's lap with Matt.
That makes sense to me.
I want some presents too. Yeah. I gotta talk to the big man. So.
Can Terry get a photo of this this year?
Yeah, okay. It'll go on my Instagram story. Don't you worry.
That's what I want to see.
So anyway, we're excited. It'll be a good week. We're giving the agency off tomorrow. We haven't done that. I don't think we've ever given the whole Wednesday off. Not
the whole Wednesday. No, I used to travel a long time ago. I haven't. Probably not since I was here, but I used to travel on Wednesdays to drive to Dallas, and Wednesday is a big travel day for a lot of people. It's nice. Thank you for that.
No, absolutely.
I'm not going anywhere but my couch, but thank you on behalf of the agency.
From upstairs to downstairs.
There you go.
That's a nice travel day. Hey, we want to give a right next door to us, literally about 10 feet away.
We can see him from the studio.
We are looking at him right now. Sean Hubbard is in the office.
Ditch Witch's own
Sean Hubbard, the one and only, is not only in the office, but Roop, what is he doing?
He is recording a competing podcast.
He's freaking podcasting.
He's not here for this one, and he's not allowed in the studio if he's not here for this one. So he's next door.
Well, okay, it's so funny. He walks into the office about 8.
I didn't know he was coming in today.
And he goes, "Yeah, I got a podcast at 9." And I was like,
"You thought
Roop invited you on the podcast and didn't tell me?" And he goes, "No, dude, I got my own podcast for Ditch Witch." and it's through a publication.
Well, that's good. I mean,
no, it's great.
As
great
you know,
visibility.
I love content, so
Absolutely.
He's creating content right now. I kind of wished he was doing it with us.
Dude, I totally wish he was sitting right here. It'd be awesome.
I know. Well, when I saw him walking around with you, I thought, well, we didn't really plan it, but it's kind of, spoiler alert, a crappy script today. So maybe we bring his.
Hey, don't put that on yourself. It's not great. It's a great script.
We're at the bottom of the little.
So
little
how many minutes in are we right now?
Oh, we've done 7 minutes.
So we've done 7 minutes. We have about 2 more minutes, everybody, and then we're gonna just wish you well. And
I will tell everyone though this. Next week the plan is you're gonna get a preview of December's trends. So you're gonna before the email goes out on December 1st or 2nd.
Next
Thursday. Yeah, you'll get to hear a couple of trends from that email ahead of time. The week after, our very special guest we've been hyping for months will be here. Not Sean. I guess spoiler alert on that too. Not Sean, unfortunately. We'll get him back for another time.
That's going to be a big day.
That's a big day. And then we have our send-off, our year-end, our finale for the season, I guess.
Do we go live at the Christmas party? I'm just kidding.
Oh, man. We could try it, I suppose.
No, we're not going to go schlep all that equipment. But you know what we ought to do is the morning of the Christmas party.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe
because everyone, quick breakfast shot right before the.
You know what we should.
We're gonna be in a very jovial mood.
You know what we should do, and it's dangerous, so we may reconsider this later. Maybe we do an Instagram live or a TikTok live.
Dude, I don't think we've ever gone live.
We never have, and we could do it as an agency. Everyone's together. Oh man.
Okay, at the bar.
At the bar.
Club.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Okay.
That could be. Dangerous.
That's happening.
That could be dangerous.
That's happening, baby.
So if you're not currently,
we have to be at least 2 drinks in.
And I don't know which channel we'll do. So you want to subscribe to all of them: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. It probably won't be Facebook.
Probably going to be Instagram. Let's be honest.
Instagram or TikTok will be what.
But you should subscribe to all of our channels.
100%. We're putting content up.
Okay, Roop, digital trend number 1. Let's go, baby.
Okay, digital trend number 1.
Oh, do you have a segue from? You want to wrap your thoughts on last week's topic and then go into the first?
Oh, yeah. So
let's do that.
I feel like every week could be about Twitter. I felt very vindicated watching last week tonight with John Oliver this week because he basically replicated all of our thoughts on what's going on at Twitter.
So we're smart.
Yeah, we're observant, and it was good. I just wanted to kind of follow up with. There's been a lot of people kind of reach out. Someone this morning reached out to me about what's the alternative. Like, where do we go from here? Because it's not even a political thing. Twitter's just becoming an unfun place. Like, it's not the place you're used to, and it's a personality change for a platform. I've never seen anything like it. I'm still there. I'm going to hang through it.
You saw another 1,200 left. Another additional 1,200 left on their own because
of
Elon email.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But
the Wild West
what it has done is open the door for competitors, and Mastodon was one that came up real quick. Everyone jumped to. It's a great concept, but a really crappy execution, if I'm being honest with you. And I've tried it for about a month now. Mastodon's concept is that the individual users set up and own the servers that are networked together. So when you join Mastodon, you join a server. I'm already complicated, right? Like, people don't want to make these kinds of decisions or worry about this. And even worse, depending on the server you pick, because of the mass exodus from Twitter, these things are going down daily. Like, I couldn't even get on it Saturday.
Sounds like a great user experience.
It's not great, but it was one that came up early. What usually happens when there's a disruption is there's an early kind of contender, which was Mastodon in this case. They stumble, something happens, and then someone else comes in and picks up the pieces. I think right now that looks like Hive. And Hive's been around for a while. I actually had already had an account on Hive when I went over there to set one up. And that's the one that most folks think will probably win. It's easy to use, easy to set up. It's very familiar if you've used any social media, which Mastodon is not. And it's a good combination, I'd say, of Twitter and Instagram, which is, you're coming from Instagram, you like Twitter, whatever. It's got it all. So anyway, we'll keep an eye on these as they emerge. I don't see any, definitely not with Mastodon. I don't really see any business case yet for Hive, but most of these do not start that way, and they evolve into it as the audience grows and the advertising and money opportunities are there. So we'll keep an eye on it.
Guys, I hate stroking Roop's ego. But I do always appreciate the fact that you are on platforms, whether they fail, whether they are intriguing.
I want to know about
Be Real, Hive, et cetera. It's Mastodon. Awesome.
Yeah.
So good for you, Roop.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. It's nice because a lot of people hear about these platforms. I do.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily go and sign up.
Well, let me tell you why I do it early. It's selfish reasons. A long time ago, a friend used to have to be invited into Gmail.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And now it's everywhere. But a friend of mine gave me an invite. You get 5 when you got invited in. I got one of these 5, and I got in, and I got steve.roop@gmail.com. So you're welcome to email me all day long. Everyone's so impressed I got my own name on Gmail and not numbers or some weird thing behind it. And it was because I got in fairly early and was able to claim. There's other Steve Roops out there that fight for my handle on every. There's
you ever get any offers?
No, but I go to war with a guy on LinkedIn every so often. I know I see who he is, and I see him on these other platforms. So anyhow, when a new platform spurs up now, I want to go grab my name and claim it, which is also good advice for brands.
No,
so, there's no business, like I said, there's no business case on either of these platforms right now, but it might not be a bad idea just to claim your handle. And a lot of brands do that. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it saves you some headache down the line. So. We're still watching it. We'll see what happens.
Selfish. I think that's genius.
And as I've gotten older, I'm just more curious, and I like to see how these things work. But yeah, really, it's because I want my name. If we're being honest. Okay.
So now our official digital trend one, and this is our one digital trend to leave you before Thanksgiving break. Digital
trend 1. Pinterest has entered a new partnership with Warner Music Group and Merlin. Bringing top artists and music to the platform. Users will now be able to add tracks from popular artists, such as, I assume, Taylor Swift and The Weeknd? Who else? What do the kids listen to?
You're speaking to the wrong kid here. I mean, I've got a lot of thoughts here, but I don't think I'm as... Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, what's his name?
Ed Sheeran.
I'm
probably dating myself a few. He's probably not popular right now, but
there's one that I'm totally. Post Malone.
Mr. Post Malone. Post Malone. Fantastic gentleman. So this partnership expands Pinterest's royalty-free music library to include licensed tracks. That's a big deal.
Oh, that's huge.
We've talked about this before, in how music is interacting and being used on these social platforms, and the licensing, and how you can and can't do things, and all this. It's kind of fascinating to me, and on TikTok, it's a big deal. When I was a kid, you heard stuff first on MTV before, like, your parents would hear it on the radio. That's how artists would break. And then streaming services came in, it changed a little bit. And so Spotify was kind of breaking artists for a while. It still is, I think. But nothing does it like TikTok now. No. There are whole careers being built off of music that launches on TikTok.
Spotify is taking some pages out of TikTok's books these days.
Yes, they are.
Everyone is. Insane considering that they are the OG.
It's kind of interesting to see how these things happen. So, it's not a small thing when a social platform partners with a music label to promote their artists. It's a big deal. And we, on TikTok, we're always looking, in all these channels that have this, we're always looking for what can push your video and get the most eyeballs and most reach out there. And it's usually, there's a lot of things that do it, but one of them is almost always hitting a popular song. And if you have a song that's got 1 billion uses out there on TikTok, you should probably use it too, because that means people are looking at other uses with that song.
Yeah.
It's just it's a crazy. I would have never thought music would be used in the same way a hashtag is, but it kind of is.
It totally is. That's the world that we're living in. I will give Pinterest credit here. Like that is, imagine some, whether it's trendy or just like, hey, some good background, all the things that you do on Pinterest. I think recently we look at backyard inspiration, right?
Yeah.
You've got some nice jazz, and again, it's just prompted, and you're walking through, and you're looking at this beautiful backyard. I mean, there's something soothing and
neat.
peaceful.
And by the way, Pinterest is just the little engine that could. It's just not.
Dude, it's
not huge. It's not little. It stays around and finds new ways to engage people on the platform.
What I appreciate about it, they kind of just stay in their own lane. They do their thing. I think they're adapting, and it's just a smart.
I was a big fan of them early on.
No, I know you were.
They were onto something, but
I think someone just scored a
goal. Yeah,
we got the World Cup.
World Cup's going on
a lot
here
of hooting
too.
and hollering. I don't know if the United States is playing yet, but
I'm going to do one last tie back though. I just realized I should tell you.
Let's do it. Let's wrap it.
Talking about the importance of music and then this new platform Hive. As I was messing around with my account last night, I guess at some point had connected my Spotify account to it, and it wanted to connect my Apple Music.
Nice.
But it's not for the reason you think. You can add music to your profile. So when people come to your profile or look at your photo or whatever, there's a little audio clip
it's like
that
your
goes.
Theme song.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
It's like in the Major League in baseball.
Yeah.
When a batter comes up and they play their song.
Yeah. And you're connecting a streaming platform. They're not Hive's has no responsibility for this. They're just connecting through an API to use another library.
Okay,
but I thought it was a pretty interesting use of it, and I set it up, and I haven't picked a song yet or done any of that. But I'm reading the small print underneath, and it's like, yeah, pick a song for your profile. I was like, what?
Okay, so as we close out here, what would be your theme song?
Oh, I'd change it a lot. Probably something from AC/DC, but I'm not sure which one yet. Thunderstruck, I go with a lot.
Dude, okay, this is what I would do. Let me make sure.
Are you about to play music?
I'm going to play it. I've got this ad going here.
This is going to get us blocked on so many platforms.
Take center stage.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Edwin Diaz.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, dude. Have you seen this guy? His name's Timmy Trumpet. Listen to this.
That's pretty badass. Oh my God.
That's pretty cool, right?
Okay, you need to set up a Hive account and grab that immediately.
Oh, man, that guy slaps.
That's pretty incredible.
He's legit. So
Timmy Trumpet, huh?
Timmy Trumpet, dude. The guy's a gangster.
Was he born on a social platform too?
I bet he claims his names really quickly on social.
Yeah, I bet he does.
He got to. Okay, let's wrap it, buddy.
That's it. That's all we've got. One trend this week, and
one trend. Some great days off ahead.
Yeah.
We wish our listeners a very happy Thanksgiving. We're very thankful for you and the fact that you partake in our weekly shenanigans. Roop, I'm very thankful for you because we've been doing this every week of this year, and we are almost about to close out the year. That's pretty good.
I gotta say, I gotta admit, I was skeptical when we started that we would do it, but you have an iron will and have won me over. So here we go.
Here's the crazy thing: we have missed 1 week, and by we, I mean I, and that's when I had the stomach bug a couple weeks ago.
But we kept it going.
You kept it going. You kept it going in Boston, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful.
Well, Sam, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. It's been fun.
We're thankful for you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful time off with your family, with your friends. We will see you
next week.
Back next week.
Yep. Happy birthday, David Littlefield.
Happy birthday.